My dude. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a little bit more Duels action with your boy Headcase. We're doing Remix to Ignition, the Jund deck that seemed to be doing really good and has been doing fantastic for me grinding. We're going to be doing that this episode. Let's get to it. We're drinking incredible beer tonight. Old Rasputin, Russian Imperial Stout. Excellent. It was a little too aggressive on the pour, so I'll drink that in about 35 minutes. But speaking of beer, I was in a wedding. That's a good segue from, oh, look at that, 20 versus 12. I got this, guys. I say that. I was a 12 literally a week ago. All right, so this is keepable because we have, oh, shit. Is this keepable? Because we need a green source to even make this work. This is interesting. If I draw, I'm on the play, though, too. Oof. This is a toss-up because, like, if we draw the green source, we're Golden Child. If we draw any land, we can read the bones to get the green source. We need double green for Outland Colossus. We can get one of them with Gatecreeper Vine, and that means we'd have a second green source because we have the first one casting Gatecreeper. That's why I kept it, I guess. It's story time. Fuck the rest of the game. Just enjoy it because I'm going to do it and drink this in 30 minutes, this Old Rasputin. But I was in a wedding, right? I got a story to tell about it. It's not actually nothing. Considering the group and like how much beer we drank and stuff, I don't really have that many stories to tell besides I thought it was a funny one. So just a little preface this by what we did that day. What was on the agenda? Green source, yes. Yeah, we'll do this because we can't do anything with that second black source anyway. Well, Evolving Wilds, definitely getting that green source. Let's go ahead and get it now because we got to talk shit. Give him some information, why not? Man, I'm playing Jund. He watches my channel, he knows what's up. All right, so we woke up that morning like at like 7:30 or 7 on a Friday, and like, you know, I had my day off and stuff, so that was a little bit rough. But we went and played golf. Our tee off was at like 8, so we woke up at 7. That's what time it was. And we literally drank all day, and we had to be at the and we're gonna get our second resource. We had to be at the wedding, the place of that you have weddings. Not the wedding reception, Jesus Christ. Well, you know what I'm talking about, the venue. Holy Moses. We had to be at the venue at 2. So we're playing golf, drank all day until we had to be there at 2, got some lunch, went there at 2. Anyway, so we've been drinking all day. We ended up saying, hey man, we got plenty of time, helped out with the wedding, set up all that shit, set up the flowers, whatever you have to do as a guy and as a groomsman in a wedding. After we were done though, man, we got like 2 hours before the wedding even happens. What are we gonna do? Well, how about let's just like pound some more beers and play dominoes. So we did that for 2 more hours, and then I love this because like usually when I tell stories and I'm looking like left and right, I don't know whose turn it is. It says opponents. You see that? Opponent's turn. So first main also, that's even better to know. I love this game. This game is way better than 2015, by the way. I love it. Okay, for that reason. There's Lily effing Anna. Good way to kill her right now. So we're not going to be doing Incarnate. We're going to be killing her now. So we do black source, doesn't matter. Let's just do green source just in case we accidentally forget. So we're going to be doing Bone Splinters, her, sacrifice, and now we can read the bones. Yes! We're nailing this! Alright, so while we're playing dominoes, and everybody except the groom actually did pretty amazing considering what he normally does. We're going to finish. I like the Incarnate. I don't like the other mana ramp. And I got a Graveblade out of it, so this is pretty good. And if this is blue-black, we have to watch out for Languish. Our hand is very, very nasty for a Languish. We can't do 2 creatures, so a Jesse and Thief might actually get in. Enough about the game, fuck it. Just don't play into a Languish head case. Okay, so for land drop 5, we're going to do Woodland Cemetary, Outland Colossus, or do we bait the removal so we can bait the Languish? Really? No. Bait what removal? At land drop 5, you got targeted removal. We're setting up a fat ignition next turn, and that's a 12-12. I'm going to do Outland Colossus. Mainly for mana efficiency, why not? And we got a story to tell. Alright, so at the end of Dominoes, I'm like, hey guys, we got to be down there in like 8 minutes. Like, we got to finish this up. But like, right before that, we're like, nickels and dimes, bitch! You're like, Christmas came early, just like slamming dominoes and chugging beers, and like I was like, all right guys, dude, I know we can't even finish this game. We have to get down, like we're late almost. We have to get down there. Bone Splinters, no, that's why, right? The target removal. That's why I think you do a 2 for Wondom, which I'm okay with, but that's why you do Zendikar Incarnates, bait out the Languishes or the other removals, so your Outland Colossus gets through. That's okay though. We have the combo in hand. We have plenty of ways to do it. We could just effing Graveblade. How close can we do Graveblade and Bone? We can do Incarnate, not Bone, Perilous Myr. We can do Incarnate and Bone. Perilous Myr. All right, you're Bone forever. That's how nicknames happen. Sometimes it's just fate, P-Myr. I know you were Tyler Perry, but now you're Bone. No, you're not. You're Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry's way better. All right, so 8 minutes to the wedding. We're just like, you know, trucks and cars, caboose on the train, and like, everybody's making shit up. We're just scoring points and like chugging beers, and we're like, all right, we gotta go. No, the Bone Splinter, so it wouldn't have mattered. That's good. And I keep shifting back and forth. I gotta quit doing that. So like, all right, guys, you know, we're about to lose this. We're about to lose our opportunity to get married. Let's come in here for a group prayer. Just put our beers and dominoes down. Like we got to do this thing. So we got in, bust out a little group prayer. Well, like while we're in a group prayer, we're in like a little cabin. While we're busting out the prayer, I hear a door to like, you know, I'm giving the prayer. I hear a door to my left, like open, like creak open, and then like awkwardly close. I'm like, okay, well, it's just like a little homie over there, like a little ring bearer. The little kid, you know, the little cute fucker. All right, so we're going to do Zendikar Incarnate and Greatblade. Play right into a Languish, why not? You know, does he have a Languish? He has 2 cards in his hand. Does it seem like a Languish deck? Not really. So, I mean, if he has Languish, fair enough, you got me. But why would I do Languish? I have Chandra's Ignition in my hand. I mean, why would I do Greatblade? Because you're still thinking about the wedding story, which the climax is what the prayer, I guess. And then, so after we're done, we're like, okay, all right, we got to do this. Well, the guy that opened the door was the preacher coming to get us. And we're like, because like 15 seconds before, Christmas came early, all the caboose and train cars, whatever I said, dimes and whistles. And so he's like, oh, well, you know, I was going to come in here and I was going to do group prayer with you guys. And you seem like really stand-up gentlemen, which we are, fair enough. I mean, we're not horrible. I mean, yeah, I still Chandra's Ignition and swing in. I suck. There goes Greatblade for no reason. But yeah, that's still what I do. Make it a little bit bigger with a Swamp, Chandra's Ignition. I'm sorry. Sorry, mama. This one. So it's like, you know, y'all are really stand-up guys. Is that the win with Perilous Myr? I don't think it is. It's 8, 10 damage plus another 8. So nope. It's very close though. We're alive to another Perilous Myr that can die to a Languish, and it still kills him. So that's pretty good. All right, I have no cards in hand. He goes down to a 2. If he can stabilize here and come back, I deserve it 100%. Languish. But he's like, man, y'all are really stand-up gentlemen, and, you know, I'm really proud of the groom. And so the wedding went off without a hitch after that. I just thought that was really funny because, like, we dodged a fat preacher bullet. But, so here we go. We're at 18-2. We don't deserve any of it. We didn't really do anything. We just kind of sat there, running right into, the Bone Splinters on this, but like it's okay because he had another one for our first Incarnate. So there's 1-1. He has to chump, and this deck tell me this deck doesn't run Languish. I'm not playing into it because I'll have lethal over 2 creatures. I'm definitely not playing into a Languish because if he has to chump block here, and the best he can do is either remove one of my 2 remove this guy or lay another creature. And I don't think he's going to do it, and both of them are for lethal. So we had one coherent thought there. But like I said, the wedding went off without a hitch after that, and that's my wedding story. There's old Rasputin. May have something to do with the switching gears and the playing bad. The only really bad play, like the Outland Colossus, I think was a bad play because I should have seen, not really, like I saw Liliana and that's it at that point. That it wasn't a Languish deck. So I don't know. It's in the format, so I'm gonna say it's a mistake. Look, he laid a creature, a very important Jace. Fuck off creature. Do we sing him with both? Yes, we do. Do we Bone Splinters? We could just to be cute and goofy, but we're not going to. We've made enough misplays this game. That's all right, though. The story time's over. Next game will be all about business. You know it's not going to be. I'm going to find something to talk about that's super irrelevant. And we'll Slug Cinder. Sorry, man. Sorry if it took a long time on any of those turns. Played okay. As far as time goes. We have, oh, shit. We can go. You want to go open a booster? We got enough monies for it. I'll see you there. Yeah. All right, we have 205. We could definitely buy a booster and check this out. Only have 11 more before I have all the pieces of the puzzle to start building decks and quit grinding. That's awesome. We're going to buy this. Confirm. And I want some blue and white, all right? Because I want to build this deck. Mrs. Steal Your Girl, purchase successful. I don't know why all of my decks end up having R&B and rap song names, but it just happens. Open it. Come on. What do they smell like? Smell good, disperse is, that's not what I want. I mean, I think this is probably important in some of my decks and probably some, like, I don't care about all this. This is good for probably the Gruul ramp if I want to cut black at any point in my deck. But I don't care about this. I'll see you in the next. She looks like a really hot girl from Prometheus. Like one of those dudes, right? Well, hot for a Promethean, okay? Like, she's not actually hot. Okay, so what does that mean? What deck is she running according to that avatar? Oh, I don't think I like this. Like, I have Vish to give me some card draw, but, like, what if it's Fuckle? Then I just have, like, a lot of ways to deal with aggro, and I have nothing else. Man, I don't like this at all. I really don't like this. I don't like it so much, I'm gonna draw me a new one. I like this arguably better. We have a lot of green. And we need green, red, and black. Let's see if we can get there. I don't know, man. I just didn't like that. It seemed like a really boring first hand. It probably could get there, and it can definitely get there against some decks. Like, if this was an aggro deck that I'm playing against, it could definitely get there. All of these forests in the opening hand and drawing one isn't very good because we have plenty of ways to get them, and we usually... Benny the Squid. Is that her name? Because it could be. And you usually run out of forests, so you don't want them in the early game because you run out in the late game, and it doesn't help you with the Zendikar's Roil and the Nissa's Pilgrimage if all of your forests are gone. So that's kind of a problem. So Zendikar's Roil is on chopping block. I don't want it to be. There's a red source. Hallelujah. Yeah, I think we do want to get... Do we? Because if we do this... Yeah, I'd rather do this because I'd rather mana ramp up into Zendikar's Roil with the extra lands in our hand, I guess. Elvish Visionary, what do we want to draw into? Everything else in our hand except like Chandra's Ignition and Outland Colossus, so I'm okay with it. That's why I did it. I mean, Elvish Vision, like how dumb would I have felt with an Elvish Visionary right now and like he's not doing anything. So is this it's blue, white, black control so far, which is kind of scary. There's another forest. I don't really want to see you. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and we have our... Oh, are we discarding? Actually, if we do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. No. I don't know if that 7, 6, 7 made sense, but it did to me. All right, so we do this, and we have fucking 3 left, confirm, and 1,000 ways to get more, but that's okay. We have plenty of lands in our hand. On land drop 5, we do Zendikar Incarnate, and then land drop 6, we go Zendikar's Roil with a land, right? Looking pretty good for us. A very late Jessian Thief, which could be a problem because he probably has plenty of ways to take care of the Zendikar Incarnate, although there's not really great ways to do it at his mana, right? He only has 1 black source, I think, and all of the removal is instant speed, whatever. We're going to do this. I think all of the... It's okay that we're inefficient because you kind of want to do this on land drop 6 anyway to get immediate value out of it because you gotta God bless, you gotta start getting some value out of it to make it worth it, right? I think we're okay. He can disperse and things like that. So there's tons of things in white and blue. There's nothing really I care about in black, but I think he's got white and blue. He's gonna start getting card advantage. That's okay though because we're gonna start putting down 2/2s. So all his bounce just like okay. I mean it kills it, but a land gets me another one. So it's not like super bad for me, but like the thing that puts it back on top of my library, for instance, like if you do it on a Snot Juggernaut, which you're gonna know what I'm talking about if you don't already, the 2/2 that green elemental looks like a Snot Juggernaut. Whoa, Perilous Myr, get out of my face. Okay, so we're going to swing in. I think I'd rather him like be walled off or like do whatever the hell, and like try and take care of my 2/2 Celestial Flare. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Like, I need to quit thinking about black because there's good removal in white and blue also. Let's see. I need to go read you. How many of you are there? I didn't mean what I just said. Target player sacrifice an attacking or blocking creature. When I have a bunch of Snot Juggernauts, it's not going to be that big of a deal. I probably could have seen that coming from a mile away. We do still have a chump blocker for Jessian. It's not really a chump unless she's prowess, right? She does have prowess. That's a pretty good card, man. It's always kind of weird to play with cards like this, right? Wow. Well, that's dope. That's bad for a dude. All right, well, let's see if we can... Oh, man, that's solid. I like this guy's deck already. I've not seen a deck of this flavor just yet. Celestial Flare is something I need to think about in my coming days. 2 white. You were defeated the moment you declared your aggression. That is so relevant. If he wins this, he can literally say that, and I'd be like, touche, brother. Like, you right. Like, you right. All right, so we're going to be swinging in. We're not blocking with old Snot Juggernaut. There he is. Look at his little helmet. All right, so we're going to be swinging in. And we're definitely laying on land. We're looking for mana ramp, like any bomb. Actually, all of our cards are live now that we have. We're going to be doing this. I don't really want to do my only red source. It doesn't matter, though. The game froze. Hello? Okay. Oh, it did the other. Oh, that was weird. The game froze. Zendikar Incarnate. I'll keep. I'm not even really sure if I like that. Finish, though. Because we're looking, there's Outland Colossus, my baby girl. And we're going to be doing this with the Incarnate. I guess that's why I like it, because I didn't lay a land. I'm not counting. All right. We said we're going to get down to business this game, and we're really kind of not. This guy's card advantage is sick. He could still be running a Languish now that this is pumped up. Fucking love what he's doing with this deck. Props. Props, you Promethean slut. All right, so what's his name? Benny the Squid? All right, her name is Benny the Squid. He's level 18. I've got a feeling I'm about to go to a 20, and he's about to go to a 19, so that's good for him. Because I think this deck probably runs Languish. You wouldn't think it in a Jesse and Thief deck, but this is the time to do it. You wouldn't think it in the last Jesse and Thief deck. But he was also running like other... He wasn't running enchantments so well. He didn't show any. Languish! I'm kind of happy for that because it's a rare. And like I start pumping out dudes again. And Outland Colossus, I like that. I'm a fan of that. There's a Bone Splinters. My dude. I got a black source. What all can I do? I do a land for sure. And then if I can't afford, let's see. I'm not going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can do 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can do this. All right, that's going to help out immensely. Look, this is why Zendikar's Roil is so fucking good. I'm going to do this just because he can't screw me. No, because I want to do it on the Visionary, right? So I have a black source. Okay. This is why Zendikar's Roil is so good. It's advantage. This format is so slow that if you can survive the onslaught, that's another Bone Splinters, which is good because fuck your Jesse and Thieves. And now I can kill Liliana's too. So we do this, that, and this. All right, so the card advantage he gained, I'm going to be getting it back with all of these 2/2s that I'm just going to spurt out, right? Spurting them everywhere. That was a check-off move. But I really like this guy's deck. I think it's going to be an uphill battle regardless. You know, he could have the target removal I was talking about for Outland. What have we seen so far? We no longer have to worry about Celestial Flare because I can sacrifice, unless he has double, which he couldn't even afford right now. Because I can sacrifice the elemental, so that's really good and it's something to think about. What we need to dodge is the all of the 5 mana removal in black and white. I mean, I can't think of them. I can't think of the white one to save my life, but it also exiles an enchantment, which arguably should kill this over the Outland Colossus. So this is pretty good. We're in good shape. I should have laid a land. No, because this Celestial Flare is attacking or blocking. I'm trying to think of the Celestial Flare effects in white. It might be the only thing in this Celestial Flare. Haven't played against it a lot, and this is why it's so cool. Oh man, I love this. Flash! I don't like that shit. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, enter the battlefield this turn, exile a creature until he leaves the battlefield. Fuck you. But now I can go land. I can do Perilous Myr too, which I guess I'd rather cure. Nah, I want to keep the Perilous Myr around actually. Bone Splinters, this guy to get my Outland back. I could do the Perilous Myr and keep my 2/2. I think that's what I'm gonna do because I want to be attacking. There's not a lot of things I'd rather be attacking with the Perilous. I don't know. It's a toss-up really, but I'm gonna do the Perilous Myr to take him to 8, so my Chandra's ignitions are more relevant. I don't really know if it's a big deal either way, but that's what I'm doing. Going on to 8. So now my it wasn't relevant at all, was it? But I think we did that. Fuck off. I got a 2/2 instead of a 1/1 that dies when he does 2 damage, so he gets in anyway, right? I don't know. We did it. I don't think it's a misplay, but I don't super like it. It could be a misplay when he does something like really scary, and I do another, like say he gets 2 creatures out, and I can Bone Splinters and kill the other one with the Perilous Myr. But either way, we have lethal right now. I don't think it's going to be lethal because I got a feeling he's got ways to take care of my shit. If he does like a Languish right now, would be an interesting play for him because it would wipe out my only other attacker, Kill the Fed. And then so he has to period, you lose a life. That's getting dangerous for you, brother. Okay, that's an excellent draw, right? So we're going to be swinging in with both of these. If he wants to take the 6, I'd be cool with that. I don't think he's going to. And then we get like a wall of shit. I'm only going to Nissa's Pilgrimage, though. Do we have Spell Mastery? Yes, we do. I'm going to only Nissa's Pilgrimage because that gives us lethal over a couple different creatures. So we do boom, boom, boom. Confirm. No, I'm going to put down lethal because, like, he's got Celestial Flare and shit like that. But I'm trying to play around Languish, but you don't really have to play around Languish with this deck because, like, I'm going to eventually run out of lands. But, like, Zendikar's Roil is just an engine. It's a tank of gas. It's an 18-wheeler tank of gas. And they have, like, 6 of them or something. And they all have 40 gallons in them. We're going for the late game. Languish, like I said, I don't care. So I'll do... It's a little annoying, but like I had to get more threats out there. That's the last Languish I have to worry about, and we're drawing live to so many things, that being one of them. So I can get the 4/4 out of her, which would be interesting. Yes. How many more do we have? Do we have any? No. So we do Forest. I guess we knew that off our last Nissa's Pilgrimage. And then she transforms, and then what do we want to do? I think we probably want to draw off her. I can get the 4/4, and that would be a threat in and of itself, but we're drawing 35. I don't know. I'll start... He probably has ways to deal with a 4/4, and I'd rather just get card advantage. There we go. We're starting to lag a little bit. Go down. Read the bones. Finish. Yes. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to read the bones. Our last black source may become relevant. I don't know. Should maybe be thinking about the way I tap my lands, but I'm already thinking about too much. Evolving Wilds is actually a card I want. Gatecreeper Vine, I want to shuffle up. He's just as good as a land, and I don't really need an O2. Finish. But Evolving Wilds gives me 2. Yes! Evolving Wilds is good because it gives me 2 Snot Juggernauts, which is probably a reason why I shouldn't have... No, but I had to lay the land to transform her, right? Wow, interesting game. I'm loving this. Loving every second. Another Kothafed. At some point, I don't know. There's a Lily. What the fuck is she? A 2/3? Talon of the Telepath. I don't even know what you do. I can't do anything about it, so I guess I have to figure it out. Target opponent builds top 7 cards. You may cast an instant or sorcery without paying its mana cost. So get a Bone Splinters. What'd you get? Chandra's Ignition. On Lily. Okay. Why the lifelink, and she did the damage. Dude knows what he's doing. I don't know. I mean, I honestly, I didn't even know she had lifelink. So this is a ball game again. We do have double Evolving Wilds, which is pretty good. I don't want her to flip. There's a Chandra's Ignition that's very good. We can't do anything with it just yet. He can make us discard our lands. I'm not really sure why I did that then, but we're gonna reveal. I could kill her, man. I could kill her and just get it over with. Give me a 4/4. He's at 8. No. I got so much value out of drawing shit with her. I have so few lands in my hand now. Gatecreeper Vine. Fuck off. That's great. We'll get more down. Why not? What lands do we have left? Get down. Why is it so laggy all of a sudden? All right, we got to make sure that we don't discard things, because we need Chandra's Ignition in our hand, and Liliana could flip here pretty soon. We're gonna do a well, we're not laying it down, so I'm gonna do a Rakdos Guildgate. So we only have a few lands left in our deck, like 4, which is interesting. All right, well, actually, if they're in here, whatever. We don't have many lands, so we pass the turn back. We're drawing pretty live to things. What's in our graveyard? Where's a Outland? There's an Outland, another Outland. How is Outland Colossus an effing uncommon in this format? I will never know, but I'm eternally grateful it's still our turn. Pass turn back. Okay. The other Chandra's Ignition, crucial. The Telepathy is a problem. That's a rare. Talent of the Telepath. What else is a problem? Like a Kothafed would be a problem right now because he can probably like try and wall us off. That's okay. Card advantage is Been an issue since day one, my dude. What a long, grindy game. We're going to try and cut it down a little bit on, like, talking, but I don't think we are. I think I'm just talking about the game at this point. Do you kill Lily to do a Chandra's Ignition on the 4/4 and swing in for the win? Yes. This guy's trying to mill me as a... Okay, so I don't think he cares about milling me now. No! It's okay. It's okay. What do you get here? Oh, God. What are you going back in here for? Kothafed, I think, is a... Fuck, that's not... That's a problem, man. That's a problem for you. Like, I'm... Okay, like, I'm dead in a couple turns. I will block this. She has life effing Link. I hate you, Lily. I hate you, girl. Do I let her? No, because I need the 4/4. I think I win off the 4/4. I could have just killed her, but I don't actually think it's going to be a problem. She would have killed one of my Snot Juggernauts anyway. I could have killed her by popping Evolving Wilds. I didn't think about that, but luckily I don't think it's going to become a problem. I think the Kothafed, if anything, is going to kill him. I said going to, because I thought I missed it. All right, so we do this. Confirm. We're drawing pretty live to another Outland. I think we might have just won this. So we do... We swing in. I think we won this. Did we win this? We might have won this. I don't know. Liliana's dead, though, at least. That's good. Okay. Good. You go down to 7. And now down to 5, and that's the game. Because we can go this. Perilous Myr, watch it. Are you kidding me? Or did you almost tap my only other red? We do this. Then we neg to Lily. Or Nissa. Sorry, baby girl. And then we Chandra's Ignition for the win. Choose target creature you control. Choose a creature controls. Just making sure I did that right. And then he loses off of, like, it was pretty dangerous for him to do that anyway. So we nug him with the Perilous Myr and he's dead anyway. Holy fuck. What a game. I don't know if we made some misplays in there. The dude really put me on my heels. That was interesting. The turn with the Languish, when I didn't have to commit the Snot Juggernauts. And then he had Liliana, which swung it back for him. And then I top decked the Mirror, which may have been relevant there. I don't really know. I have to go back and look. That was an insane game. Thank you for sticking around for it. Love you, homies. Woo-hoo. Later.